Hello everyone, welcome to Joe and Zach's Survival. As you can see, it's still wintertime out there. This time last year there was no snow on the ground, and it was, yesterday anyway, the news said it, and that particular day it was 80 degrees. So this winter is holding on forever. This is more of a traditional winter weather-wise. But what I can't wait to do is to tap the trees to get some syrup. Now I've done it before with maple trees several times and made my own syrup, and that was really good. But what I'm going to be doing this year is I have several birch trees on this property, and I'm going to tap those because you can get a lot of sap out of the birch tree and make birch syrup just as easy as you can make maple syrup. And up by the tent, you're not going to find a maple tree anywhere for miles. But there's birch trees everywhere up there. But last time when I did it, I made my own stiles that I tap into the tree. And I made them out of 3/8 inch copper tubing. And they worked fine, but they were a little bit messy. So this year what we're going to do is we're going to make our own wooden ones, and you'll be able to see how to do it. Okay, so all you got to do is go out in the woods or wherever and cut yourself any old round stick here. We're going to be sanding this down or carving it down, however you want to do it, to the right size. I'm only going to make a couple of them right now, so the video doesn't get real long, but this is what you start with. Okay, so the first thing I did is I just cut these into 3-inch pieces. We'll start with that. I mean, they're close. They don't have to be perfect. I mean, they're just going to get the sap from the tree into the bucket. Okay, next up, I'm going to put this into the vise. We want to drill a 1/4-inch hole going through this log here. Okay, now that we have these two drilled, what we're going to want to do is I'm going to want to drill about a 7/16 inch hole into the tree when we put these in there. We want it to go in a 1/2 inch or a little bit more. So I'm going to have to get this sanded down to make this end smaller so it can fit into that hole. You're not limited to having a spindle sander or something like that. You can whittle these with a knife. You know, they're just something simple to go in there to get the sap out. So even a sander like this, anything you can lock on will work. Okay, so here's just a couple of crude ones right there. That was super fast, easy to do. All it needs to do is go, this has to be smaller than 7/16 if you're going to be drilling a 7/16 inch hole into the tree. And then it just has to get wider, so when you put it in there, it wedges in there and holds in. And now for me, some people put a hook in the tree, or if you buy them, they come with hooks on them. I just hang my bucket right on top of here. I've got this little handheld thing. I just make it so that it's got a little bit of an indent, and I just hang whatever I've got right there, and it works good. Now this will work just all by itself. That was super simple, didn't take hardly any time. But some people like when you buy them, like this is more open, and I'll show you how we can do that too. Okay, there you can see you could have whittled that away with a knife. I used the sander. You could have put it on a flat sander, but either way, you know, it looks more real, I guess, when it's a little bit open like that, but it's really not needed. Okay, well there we go. I made 6 of them total. I'll probably end up making a few more before the time comes to tap the trees. But now you know how to make your own spiles. Real simple, cheap, and as soon as the weather breaks and we get the days where the days go up into the 40s and 50s and the nights are still dropping down below freezing, that sap will start to run, and I'm going to be out there tapping some trees. Thanks a lot for watching the Joe and Zach Survival Channel.